People tend to travel more and more, further and further. However, the current modes of transportation have their problems. Trains are efficient, but relatively slow. Airplanes are fast, but really polluting, and thereby a large contributor to climate change. Wouldn't it be perfect to have a mode of transportation that is as fast as an airplane, while being as efficient as a train? Of course you know, I am talking about the Hyperloop. My name is Tim, and I will be one of your instructors during this MOOC.
Hi, my name is Juandi, and together with Tim, I will host this MOOC. We are both alumni of the Delft Hyperloop team, where we have worked for the past year on the concept of Hyperloop, mainly on how to implement it in the future. With this MOOC, we want to teach you everything we have learned about this revolutionary new mode of transportation. There are two main principles that make the Hyperloop so promising and that distinguish it from other modes of transportation. One, the vehicle, which we call a pod, levitates. And two, it moves through a vacuum tube. We're sitting here next to the prototype pod that Delft Hyperloop made for a competition. This pod used passive magnets to levitate. Can you already imagine floating smoothly over a track? As you can see, this pod is not yet suitable for transporting real people, as this is a scale model. Besides making this pod a little bit larger so people can actually fit in, there are a lot of other ways to make sure that people want to travel with the Hyperloop in the future.
Because people, they are really important, as they will eventually travel with the Hyperloop. And therefore, it is essential to take the passenger experience into account. A lot can be learned from other modes of transportation, such as trains and airplanes, as we have been using them for decades. But designing a passenger pod is not easy, as there is a lot to think about. Think of the size of the pod, the number of passengers, the level of comfort, and how to make sure that the passengers feel safe when traveling. And will there be a restroom on board? Furthermore, to maintain the vacuum environment, the pods will travel through large tubes. But what will these tubes look like?
The pod travels through the tube. Here it is made of acrylic, so that you can see the pod as well. But in reality, the tube will be made of steel or another strong material that can withstand the vacuum environment inside the tube. This scale model that we helped developing last year presents a tube on pillars. A beautiful alternative can be to build the tubes underground in tunnels. But is that really so desirable? One thing is for sure, safety is paramount when designing the infrastructure. An effective way to reach safety is to test the system continuously. An important step in this process is to make a test track of a few kilometers. Once this test track is successful, the infrastructure can be expanded, ultimately forming a whole network of Hyperloop connections.
The network is a really important design aspect of a Hyperloop. Will the network be constructed above ground or underground? And which cities will be connected by a Hyperloop network? And how much will such a network cost? And who's gonna pay for it? And maybe most important, when will such a network like this be realized? A lot of questions to think about.
In this course, we will give an answer to all these questions. Within the coming 6 weeks, you can become an expert yourself. There will be videos each week in which we will explain a specific subject. After the video, you can test your knowledge with multiple choice questions. And for the ones among you who always want to dig deeper, we've added plenty of additional material to learn as much as you would like to. Besides us, you will also see some other Delft Hyperloop alumni presenting in this course.
Next to our effort, you will also contribute. For each week, we have thought of some interesting assignments where you can apply all the things you have learned. In the end, there will be a final assignment where you are going to solve a challenge that withholds the Hyperloop from implementation. The course is completely free. However, If you would like to verify your knowledge, you can purchase a verified certificate. This will allow you to get a signed certificate by the course instructors, if you complete the course with a sufficient grade. We are really looking forward to the coming weeks, and we hope you are as well. We wish you a pleasant and fruitful learning experience.